Who has the better brain, humans or animals? Humans are widely assumed to be the most intelligent species on Earth due to our intricate civilizations and innovative behaviors. But have you ever considered that our brains have features that are inferior to those of animals? Let's start off by looking at which species has a better equipped brain in terms of structural differences. So humans have a brain that weighs 1.35 kilograms, while a Java man's brain weighs 0.93. Dolphins have 1.5 kilogram brains, and chimpanzees have a 0.42 kilogram brain. A gorilla's brain weighs 0.5 kgs, while a lion's weighs 0.23. Elephants have a massive brain that weighs 6 kilograms, while rabbits only weighs 0.01 kilograms. Cats have a slightly bigger brain of 0.03, and dogs have 0.07 kilogram brains. But when you look at the brain size relative to the body size, humans have a brain that weighs 1.85% of the entire body. But does the brain size even matter? Scientists now say the number of neurons is a better measure of intelligence, and elephants have more than 250 billion neurons. Of the most important neurons, humans win. These are the cerebral cortex neurons, and humans have 16.3 billion of them. This is where higher cognitive functions reside. Though humans have more neurons in the cerebral cortex, it still doesn't enable us to perform extreme tasks animals can effortlessly complete. Some of the areas which animals excel when compared to humans are our sense of smell. Even if our brains are relatively large compared to most other animals, the part of our brain which is responsible for smell, the olfactory bulb, is comparatively small. The olfactory bulb of sharks occupies a massive 2/3 of their brains, the largest of which belongs to the great white, which can smell a drop of blood from an incredible distance of 5 kilometers. Meanwhile, two rodents, rats and capybaras, have the largest olfactory bulb of all mammals. These incredible creatures were used in World War II to smell and detect landmines. However, the animal with the best sense of smell are bears, with an olfactory bulb 5 times bigger than humans despite their brains totaling just a third of ours. A bear's sense of smell is so acute that they can detect animal carcasses from a distance of 32 kilometers. We humans tend to pride ourselves on our navigational talent, but we never judge our skills without using utilities such as compasses, maps, and GPSs. However, there is an animal that can find its way home from thousands of kilometers away without resorting to Google Maps. It is the pigeon. After much research, biologists have uncovered their secret: a group of cells in the pigeon's brain that respond significantly to magnetic stimulation. Each brain cell in the group responds with a unique signaling pattern to a particular magnetic field intensity, which the pigeon is able to interpret. They then use this power to detect changes in Earth's magnetic field depending on where they are, and are able to identify their exact geographical location. Studies have shown a substantial number of human children have photographic memory. It is also referred to as eidetic memory. This enables them to memorize large amounts of information when exposed to it for a short period of time. But unfortunately, this useful trait decreases as an individual grows older. Chimpanzees also possess this impressive eidetic memory, which dwindles with age in a similar way to humans. When this remarkable working memory was examined, young chimpanzees were found to have a superior ability to retain a sequence of numbers than most human adults. It was even found that the time the chimpanzees were exposed to the numbers did not affect their memory of them, suggesting that memory capture was almost instant. As seen in this video, the chimpanzee memorizes a number instantly and can arrange them in ascending order. The part of our brain that is responsible for memory is the limbic system, which includes the hippocampus, amygdala, and many others. This suggests that chimpanzees have a much more developed limbic system from a young age. Glial cells are the supportive cells of neurons. They assist in insulating them, keeping them nourished, and replacing the dead ones. One of the smartest humans, Albert Einstein, had a higher ratio of glial cell to neuron than that of an average human being. Furthermore, Studies on animals discovered that as intellect rises, the glial cell to neuron ratio also increases. Therefore, it can be assumed that an indicator of brain power could be an individual's glial cell to neuron ratio, as each neuron would receive more attention and can operate more efficiently. If this were an accurate measure of intelligence, the minke whale would be the smartest animal, having the highest glial cell to brain ratio of any species, which is 5.5 times greater than humans. Robin Dunbar, a psychologist, carried out an experiment, and its aim was to report on the number and nature of relations animals or humans would have within their own ecological community. He suggested the social network Homo sapiens have between themselves has led to the rapid success of humans. The link between the brain size, neocortex, and social group size would determine the number of relationships humans and animals would have. Humans could only have 150 stable and meaningful friendships, where non-Homo sapiens or primates could only keep 50 relationships. The neocortex is situated along the outer cortex of any mammal brain, which is responsible for high-order thinking and functions such as planning. The neocortex is the largest part of the cerebral cortex, which is contained in the cerebrum. Humans have the largest cerebral cortex compared to the mammals, and this may be a reason why humans can form more meaningful relations. The mirror test was an experiment where animals were tested on their ability to recognize themselves through a mirror. This showed the animals' self-awareness and self-recognition. A study conducted in Germany by Gordon Gallup proved that coral reef fish could recognize itself through a mirror. A colored mark would be placed on the fish and it would react to it by wiggling so it could be removed. This concluded that this fish had some form of self-awareness. Other animals that passed the test are chimpanzees, bonobos, orangutans, dolphins, and elephants. Gorillas, however, did not pass the test as they perceive eye contact to be an unwelcoming and aggressive sign. Dogs and 1-year-old human children fear the mirror and react fearfully to it. However, the mirror test experiment only measured self-consciousness through vision and did not account for other senses which could be used for animals to self-recognize themselves. For instance, bats depend on their sonar skills rather than vision. To summarize the video, animals and humans have incredible differences in their brain structure and functions. Though humans can think and plan abstractly with our cerebral cortex, animals have incredible survival skills that our brains do not possess.